I'm Anil Kumar, and now let us try to understand how to evaluate inverse trigonometric functions. Here are two examples for you. We need to evaluate sine inverse sine 2 pi by 3 and cos inverse cos 7 pi by 6. Now purposely I have taken pi by 3, pi by 6 angles. We can use our special triangle to solve this question. So if I sketch this special triangle with angles as pi by 3 and pi by 6, the values being 1, 2, square root 3, we can easily solve this question. So sine inverse sine 2 pi by 3. We could write this as sine inverse of, what is sine 2 pi by 3? Okay, let's look into this. Sine 2 pi by 3. The value 2 pi by 3 lies in quadrant 2. So that is 2 pi by 3, correct? With the acute angle of pi by 3. Sine is positive here, right? As you know, all are positive. Sine is positive in quadrant 2, tan in 3, cosine in 4. So sine is positive. 2 pi by 3, acute angle is pi by 3. So I could write this as sine of pi by 3, correct? Now this is equals to sine inverse of sine pi by 3 is square root 3 over 2. And sine inverse of square root 3 over 2 we need to now find. Now since it is positive and we know sine inverse is actually in the domain from minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, correct? So in this domain, the value which gives us is pi by 3, right? So we can write this as pi by 3. Now a couple of things to understand here. Sine inverse of sine x is not equal to x is pi by 3, as you can see, right? It is not 2 pi by 3. Mainly because the domain of sine is between minus pi by 2 and plus pi by 2, correct? Now let's look into part B, which is cos inverse cos 7 pi by 6. Now we'll apply another approach here. We know that for cos inverse, x should be between 0 to pi, correct? Since this is not between this interval, 7 pi by 6 basically is in quadrant 3, where cos is negative, correct? Here the cos is negative. So I could write this as cos inverse of negative value of cos pi by 6, or even I could say it is same as 5 pi by 6, correct? So I could also use this as cos of cos 5 pi by 6, because cos 7 pi by 6 is equal to cos 5 pi by 6, correct? Both are equal to minus square root 3 over 2. Now x value is between 0 to pi, and therefore I could write this as 5 pi by 6 as my answer. You're getting my point, right? Alternate method could have been, as we did here, we could substitute the value of cos 7 pi by 6. So alternately we could write cos inverse cos of 7 pi by 6 as equal to cos inverse minus square root 3 over 2. And in the domain For x between 0 to pi, cos is negative in quadrant 2 for the value of 5 pi by 6. Okay? So that is how we could get our answer. You get the idea, right? So in either way, we could solve either using the values or making the angle in between 0 to pi as we did, using equivalent ratios. So I hope the steps are clear. For most of the cases, I find the method of writing the values simpler. You can adopt any method you like. Hope it works for you. Thanks for watching and all the best.